Hello, I'm this Akhier, and we've got some more Faeria. We're still on the Pandora run where we're doing, honestly, quite well. A lot better than I usually do. The deck we have is pretty well put together. We've got a few colorless things. You might notice some stuff about. Mostly we have a lot of high life creatures. That's mostly because we managed to grab 4 Ancient Beastmasters. I grabbed the first one, and at that point I just started angling towards that kind of stuff. We did end up dual coloring into blue, and I'm actually incredibly happy about what we got with it. It's been quite useful. And then Apex Predator. It's not really the best thing, but whatever. And for the artifacts, we've got Urna Gabria, really nice. Earthfire Shaker, a good clear for little things. And Ocarina. Like, Ocarina of Time, quite literally, take an extra turn. That has been, that's went towards a couple of my victories. Or speeding up some of them, because the one was very much, I was winning at that point. Admittedly, you don't know what's in their hand until it's all gone, so... since there was treasures and stuff involved, there's always the chance of like, oh, hey, a scythe. I guess we'll just kill your creature. But that didn't happen. Yeah, just the ability to remove your opponent's ability to respond. Amazing. Of course, the last game we had the Grove Caller, which moves a creature from, or a friendly creature to one of the forests you own. And yeah, that won the game. Pretty good stuff. Any kind of movement tech. We play second. Grove Guardian is definitely out. The Enchantress, I'm taking as well. Okay. We've got a couple of things here. We'll see what he does on his first turn. Okay, he's doing that. He's going towards getting that, so... I don't need to. We'll let it be. I'd rather keep the Explorer. It's way too convenient. Admittedly, the one game we ended up not being able to use it the entire game. Who knew? If every space is filled, you can't play it. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Like, I'd have to wonder if that's a bug where you can't play it if you can't create a fairy. I could definitely see it as a thing because it's create a prairie and gain too. Thus, you'd need to be able to do both as it's worded. So, I'm definitely not going to complain about it, but still. I'm going to put that out there and we'll get a forest down right now. That way, next turn we could play a Deepwood Grizzly. If it's not something, then we'll just play Ruin's Presence, just because Ruin's Presence. Like, obviously the forest goes there so that the water elemental can get on it. Tiki Totem. Never mind, new plan. We are rushing that Tiki Totem. Not quite that fast, just so they can't interrupt me. But yeah. And we'll put out the Triton Diver to allow us to start gathering fairy. We do have the Living Willow, so we can block the wood elemental pretty effectively. And what do you play? Only I am allowed to use Tiki Totems. That one must burn. And it does slow us down on the forest, which is a shame. Well, I can forest... Okay, he did that. So I can instantly get over there, just period. It's actually really convenient for me. Thank you. So I'm going to... Oh, he's... Is it a taunt? It's probably a taunt. He's looking at it. He sees that. No, it's a Beastmaster. It's a big Beastmaster. That's okay. We can deal with that. Come up there. Put down some stuff. And get the Willow in. And actually... I'm going to pump it. 3-9. There we go. See what he does. Any kind of taunt creatures in this area would be bad for us, but at the moment he can't actually move this off of there, so he will not be able to put a taunt creature there. So he will actually have to use a forest placement to stop us from taking out his Tiki Totem. Early game Tiki Totem, especially when they manage to keep it around, is very dangerous. Admittedly, I'd also like to get rid of the Ancient Beastmaster, especially since it's not once a turn. But at this point, the one I can take care of easily is the Tiki Totem, and the Ancient Beastmaster comes later. Plus, none of my creatures... the Deepwood Grizzly does not have taunt. Okay, he's putting a thing there. That's to block me from going and putting a forest or something there. And there. So he cannot block me this turn. He's getting that up closer, but that's okay. We do not mind that. At the moment, I'll be able to take out his Tiki Totem. Okay, he's going for the... Oh, right. That thing does that, doesn't it? Well, that's... That's a thing. At this point, I don't actually want to hit that. Draw a card. Warden. That's nice. Next turn. Or I could actually play it this turn. If I wanted. I'm thinking no. I'm actually going to put out a Deepwood Grizzly, so I have the potential to deal with that. And next turn I will be getting a bit of energy. Or fairy, not energy. See how that goes. I'm not really sure what to do about that. He'd be forced to attack this, same with the Wood Elemental, which I will not complain about. Okay. What are you trying to do? It's not a Tiki Totem, I'm gonna crush it. But it's probably a creature. Okay, he's putting a forest there. What are you putting on it? Or are you just backfilling? Because that's a possibility. Wood Elemental, what do you do? Okay, I'm playing that. It's not big enough to trigger the one thing, so that's okay. Oh, he's doing that. Hmm. Fair enough. Congratulations, that does work. Gets pumped. I think I'm gonna have to use, or will I have enough mana? Yes, because I do have the Explorer. Okay. Explore that. And let's get that on there actually. And just a note, if something's currently on a spot that it's technically not able to do, it only triggers that once the turn ends, your turn. So if they turn your flyer that's over the ocean into a not flyer, it won't die until the end of your next turn, which is convenient. And why that worked. And there we go. We removed it. The other thing we could have done is Mere Phantasmed it itself, thus removing its ability, period. I'm liking the trade we just got better, though. Okay, he's trading the Wood Elemental into my Grizzly. It's relatively decent for him, but I did just get rid of his other thing. I'm really hoping we do get... We don't have very much. Random friendly creature gains power. That's nice. You do have 5 fairy. I'm definitely behind in the fairy game right now. What are you doing? Putting something over there. And it's a Therianum Golem. Huh. Yes. Just to note, you do not need to play your creatures instantly all the time, every time. In fact, there's generally a good thing, like, just don't. Bone Collector. Huh. That's pretty nice. We'll get the mana, and I'm going to end my turn. So what do you do? We get another Shard, which means there's a decent chance that we're going to have Pandora Waking thing within the next couple turns. And I haven't got a Beastmaster yet, and there's 4 of them in the deck, which is annoying. Okay, yep, you're doing this. Okay, you're setting yourself up for a double collect. That's a thing. Yeah. What are you going to do with it, though? Oh, darn it, no. That needs to die. Oh well, it takes a good number of turns to actually get to the 5 life. And there we go, Pandora Awakens. So he no longer has a reason to be double collecting there, but on the other hand, we don't really need to. Earthfire Shaker. It would kill that and that, meaning it would be a 6/6. I do not have a reason to draw at the moment because of that. None of them are really big. The 7/9 is about the best we've got. 6/6. Dagnabbit. Draw. Gabrian Enchantress. Okay, that can be used later. That's really convenient. Let's get the Earthshaker up here. There we go. And I'm actually going to pull the Tiki back. And we'll see what he does from here. I don't have a thing there. I'm half hoping he actually puts a land there, but doesn't kill the Phantasm with his Seed Sower. That's silly, but it's a thing, because what I could then do is a forest somewhere around here and Bone Collector. Okay, he's getting Taunters. That's fair enough. I'll be able to play anything in my hand, but I don't have the thing I actually want. Bleh. Beastmaster, where are you? Oh. Presumably he'll want to be taunting my Earthfire Shaker? Okay, yeah, is he going to just take it out? Yeah, he's just taking it out. That's fair enough. Okay, yeah, and he's going to taunt. Presumably, yep, taunt. And is the other one going down as well? Or is he actually keeping that in his hand? Oh, dancing. Does it do its thing right away? It does. Oop, shut up, phone. Okay, we've got the Beastmaster. Perfect. Okay. That in mind, we do need a forest somewhere. So we'll put it over here. Beastmaster. Move that up. Gabrian. Or, fuck. No, that. Excuse me. That was a mistake. I derped up there. Oh, can you not do them if you... Whatever. Yeah, I made a mistake there. That's my fault. Sorry for language. I was thinking of this one, which is definitely not this one. Oh well. Maybe he'll think I did it on purpose. Or no, if I was going to do it on purpose, I'd do it to the Beastmaster. Dang it. Yeah, no, there's no way that ends up looking like a good thing. I wonder if he'll jump down here. If he stays there, he kills the Earthfire Shaker, which... Okay. Next turn I'm getting 6. So I could get that out, but there's no point in it. Like, the Soulbound is nice, but I guess we'll just have to see what we draw. For instance, we could get a treasure. That completely changes what we want to do. Oh, I'm playing that guy. At this point, I do expect him to jump over, just because that forces me to deal with the one dude, and the Beastmaster would die to it. Also, he's got the Golem. Okay, and he's prairie-ing up, so what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Ow, that happens. Let's draw a card. Oakling. That's good. It's not a taunt. Would be seriously helpful. Yeah, I have not been playing well on this specific game. Turn and see what he does. The plan is to get a Bone Collector somewhere in here, and then Apex Predator up here, threatening his orb. And then this jumps over somewhere in here. He should jump here. Yep, there we go. And he puts a forest there. What are you going to do with the forest? Would have been nice if I could have gotten Oakling before this, but we'll deal. That's interesting. Oh no, they died. Okay. Now, forest there. Bone collector. Apex predator. Copy and collector. What do you do? Oh, treasure found. Dang it. That could ruin everything. This is the one thing about the treasures. They're very much swingy. Which is why you can only use them in this mode, and you only get 3 of them unless you get the one treasure that says add 3 more. One of the ones that say copy place. But even those are specifically treasures. Very few cards actually can go and get you the stuff. Doom Scythe. Okay, yeah, we're gonna lose this game. Or, it's very likely we will lose this game. And that's gonna die. Got a Living Willow. My turn. Dead. Treasure found. We get an Ocarina. And a Beastmaster. Urn. So many things, yet nothing will save us. We've got 11. Or we've got 12. That'd be 9. Yeah, we do not have enough. Well, we can... Grove Guardian, which is bigger. Let's see what happens. He can... Oh. You can use these 2 dudes and one of these to kill it. One of those dudes will die. How does this go? I can technically on my next turn take another turn, but that's not going to be that effective. Oh, there we go. Yep, nope. No way, he doesn't even need to use his other thing. Then he can move 1 in there, and that'll prevent me from doing any wacky stuff with another taunt. We could kill that. That can attack us. Not sure what he's going to do with that. Or wait, no, we can't kill that because that's a taunt. That does its thing. I can make this less, but... What do we draw? Because he's put a lot of fat out on the field, and unless that's all his deck is, which it doesn't seem to be. Why did... Oh, he's got... Okay, yeah, no, I can't think of anything that would save us. Yeah, no. Apparently Fairy crashed. That's a thing. With that in mind, I guess I'll finish up the video. Our first loss after 3 straight victories. I'm not going to complain too much. Done better than I usually do, so that's pretty cool. Besides that, there are links in the description for both the playlist and the game itself. It's free to play. Good stuff. Anyway, my name's Akhier, and I'm signing off.